End zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup.
Brees going to throw.
At the 28-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete.
Brees
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Brees, eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay. A sack on the corner blitz. They do go for it. It's Brees. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw it back into the middle of the field on the scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick-6. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stand on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
1, 2, 3. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He was brought down by Darius Slay.
On 2nd and 7. Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
And it's 3rd down.
Breeze now to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
But it brings up 4th down.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Here we go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Down right around the 25.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And it's incomplete.
Jameis Winston in at quarterback. His pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
To go.
Here's Winston. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Cook, incomplete. Brings up 4th.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. This from 42 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Saints 3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Here's Hurts to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Sanders. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 54 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
On for the point after.
It certainly worked, but that was a gutsy call to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, not sure I would have made that call, but give them a ton of credit for deciding to go for it and not only doing it, but doing it in fine fashion. Takes me back to this summer when we were touring camps. Remember we watched them practice, and they worked hard in these situations, and they blocked it up perfectly.
Defensively, they were so worried about the line of scrimmage. Once he got past that first wave of tacklers, goodbye. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Harris to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. From just shy of midfield, Winston. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Jameis to throw it. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 33 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
The score, Eagles 21, Saints 10. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara, and the Saints have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take.
And got his man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. Flushed out right. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his left. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out.
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game 24-24. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open, it's Goodwin. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Marquise Goodwin.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the former Eagle, Malcolm Jenkins. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Down at the 26. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
On the carry.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Again, it's Kamara.
2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
The 30-yard line.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And the Saints first down.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Jalen Mills on the tackle.
They go with Murray again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Winston now, sliding out of the pocket. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
What a tough spot to miss a kick, just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, 1 through the post, and this thing could be over. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
The pickup. Second and 6 at the 6.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Sanders, the ball.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Another run with Sanders. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.